So now that we have a straight line through point X, we labeled this point A, that intersection point. Now we're going to draw an arc from A that crosses both lines here. So make sure your compass is at an opening that it would cross both lines. And then using that same measurement, I'm going to jump right up to point X and make that same arc. So from A, making an arc, and then using the same measurement, X, make that arc. This intersection I'll label B, Q, and T. Okay, then once I have those two arcs, I'm going to flip my paper upside down. That's good. Okay, flip it upside down. And then I'm going to use my compass to measure the distance between Q and B. Don't stress the quiz. Just, you're not gonna have to like make a full construction like this. Just understand how it works. Okay, so Q to B, measure this, and then make a mark on B, and then put this right on T and make that same mark. So measure Q to B, make it that same length, put a little mark on point B, and then put this on T. Yeah. What is it with y'all picking your scabs? Did you pick a scab? Or is it? Oh, I'm recording. Oops, sorry. Real life as a teacher. Okay. This point is point R, and then I'm going to connect here. C. If yours isn't perfect, it's okay. I kind of fudged mine a little bit. See how that point's a little bit higher than line? I don't know. I just drew it where it looks parallel. It took me years to even get it close. So if yours, just, I'm looking for the steps more than I am looking for perfect parallel lines. Okay, number 2. Perpendicular bisector of AB. So for this one, I need the compass to be greater than half of that segment. If it's not greater, like the lines won't meet and they won't cross. So just choose a distance that's greater than 1/2. Then from point B, I'm going to make a mark, and from A, same thing so it crosses. Then underneath, same thing, like that. And then I'm going to connect these two like this. That's perpendicular bisector. So a perpendicular bisector is perpendicular, makes a 90-degree angle, and it hits at the midpoint of the segment, meaning that this side of the segment is the same length as this side. Then number 3, angle bisector of ABC. The first step is from point B, draw an arc that goes through both of those lines. Like this. Label this R and S. Then for number the next step, make sure that the compass opening is greater than half of that angle, and then make a mark above from S, and then put the pointer on R, make that same mark. I went to S, I made this mark, then R, made the same mark so it crossed, and then connect your point to this here. Okay, next, almost done. Okay, this here is the quiz. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to complete the quiz and then you'll turn in your packet. For some of the questions, you don't need to use your compass. For example, this one. You can also look back at your packet too. So if you need to like go see what this construction is, you can look back in your packet. And then some of them you will need to use your compass. For example, number 5, it's saying that this is a piece of pie and they want to split it equally. They're wondering which point to cut it through to get 2 equal pieces. So the only way to figure this out is to like use your concepts of construction. So maybe make an angle bisector, like connect that to C and then see which point it actually goes through, and that would be your answer. So use the compass as needed. For example, with number 9, it says which line segment is the same as AB. So use a compass to measure AB and then go through each answer choice and see which ones match. Like, is AB the same as AF? Well, it doesn't look like that's the same length, so no, and so on. Just go through each answer choice.
What five? How did you get it all the way up there?
It doesn't have to be all the way up there. As long as you're using the same distance from here, like it could be right here. As long as it crosses, sometimes it won't reach, so you have to make your compass a little bit bigger. Okay, so take the quiz. When you're done, turn in your packet, then take a laptop, well, make sure to put your compass and the ruler in the blue bins, then take a laptop to your seat and work on Alex. If you have 6 Alex done, please help one person with one assignment, and then you can ask to get your phone from there.